Hey there guys, it's Tim, and I'm coming at you with another motivational video this week. And the message I have to share with you this time is not taking your foot off the gas. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. Now, what do I mean by this? Does this mean that you should never rest? You should never take time to appreciate or celebrate your victories, your results? That's not what I'm talking about. Now, as we go along in our health and fitness journey, in our life's journey, in any sort of big goal that we're going after, think of that big goal as the top of the mountain, the peak that we're trying to get to. And when you go to like a national park and you want to go to the top of this mountain, you want to go see the top of Half Dome or something like that, right? It's a long hike up there. That's your ultimate goal, to get up there. But of course, you're going to see a bunch of stuff along the way. And as you come to these little outposts, these little turnouts, say you're driving up a long road to get to the top of this mountain, you're going to see these vistas that come out. You'll be driving through the trees for a while, and all of a sudden this giant, beautiful peak of a mountain is going to appear right off to your right, and you're like, oh my God, we need to pull over, we need to stop and take a look at it. You got the turnout, and you go out, you take your pictures, all that kind of stuff. Now, how does this all relate to your health and fitness journey? Well, think of that along the way. So maybe you've been going about losing some weight, and after 3-4 weeks, you step on the scale and you notice you've lost 5 pounds. Hey, awesome. You should definitely celebrate that and give yourself credit for that. Make sure that you take that in. It's like, I am making progress. And make sure that you internalize that so that you can keep going and take that victory onward towards the ultimate end goal, which is, of course, peak of that mountain, whatever your end goal is. Now, along with that, take the time to celebrate, but also make sure that you're not losing sight of the main goal, because a lot of times we see that first victory and then we're like, yeah, let's celebrate, and we have a tendency to just relax and say, you know what, I've earned a break, I'm going to take some time, I'm going to really take this in, I'm going to go out and have myself a huge meal, have a bunch of drinks. And while some celebration is good, sometimes we can overdo it. Sometimes when we pull off to that vista to take pictures of that nice peak that we see over here, we can say, hey, let's park here for a while and let's stay the night. Maybe we'll stay a couple of nights. It's so beautiful here, and we'll get to the top eventually. Well, the only issue with that is that when you take your foot off the gas to that degree, when you stop and start to lose sight of what the ultimate goal is, then you can start to lose momentum. It makes it harder to get going again, to get in that car, start it up, and get going up the hill again. Because now you've been sitting here for a while, you got a little complacent, your resolve to get to the top is a little bit less. You found this, this sort of stopping point here, and you're not quite sure. You're like, oh, it takes more energy to get you up to the top of the mountain at this point. So keep that in mind when you're going through your goals. Make sure you celebrate your milestones, give yourself that credit, but then refocus on the main goal. Make sure you keep that momentum going. Make sure you keep your foot on the gas pedal so you can keep traveling up that road. Because the more times you stop and the longer you stop for, the harder it is to keep going to the top. Okay? And we want to make sure you have enough fuel to get yourself up there so you don't run out of gas on the way up and just wind up having to pull off the side of the road and be like, well, I guess this is as far as I could go. So that's my message for you today. I hope that analogy made sense. And if you have questions or comments to share, please post them down in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching today, guys, and we'll see you next week.